Hey guys, truth is I didn't want to make this video, but I wanted to make this video because I'm not feeling the greatest, and that's not so much fun to talk about. But at the same time, I feel like maybe I can maybe help some people, or um, give some hope to people, or maybe give some encouragement to people, or they can encourage me. We all have to stick together. We all have our individual battles. Everybody's got something, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, sometimes all of the above. Anyway, so I've been struggling, gosh, for probably like at least 2 weeks now, having MS symptoms again. Multiple sclerosis, for people who don't know what MS is. It's one of the many plethoras of autoimmune conditions out there, and I was diagnosed about 2007, 2008 ish. And at first, I was on medication. It was Copaxone injections for about 10 years, and learned a crap ton since then. And it's been a crazy up and down road. And honestly, at first it was rougher, not gonna lie. Um, and then probably before some mega stress hit a couple of years ago with moving and just physical, emotional, kind of all kinds of stressors. You know how that escalates physical things in our body sometimes. Stress is no good for anyone. So it's just been a bit of a struggle, and not that I'm saying my struggle is bigger than anybody else's. We all have our stuff. But if I can help someone and you guys can maybe help me, and we can all share information and things that can help each other, that would be amazing. And that is our goal as the Nugget Nerds. Is we want to build this community and normalize cannabis use and the use of natural things. Pharmaceuticals have their place, and sometimes you need them to survive. I myself have had a hard time with pharmaceuticals, and I, again, believe in them if it's life threatening. However, I'm a firm believer, as well as my other half, the other half of the Nugget Nerds, my fiance Seth. He's a firm believer as well as me, in trying to find, natural herbal, alternatives maybe to some of these things, and trying to find the root cause of things, and working with integrative doctors and doctors who maybe combine traditional medicine and holistic or integrative medicine. There's so many different options out there, and ideally, you have to make the right choice for yourself. Anyway, so I just wanted to touch base a little bit, and again, not to complain about myself struggling so much, and it may not look like it on the surface. Actually, getting ready to go to a meeting for Americans for Safe Access here in San Diego County, and it's to help push forward and educate, and just share information and resources, and come together as a community and fight the good fight for legalized, safe access to cannabis, for patients who need it. Patients like me and maybe you, who are dealing with autoimmune or whatever kind of condition. And honestly, cannabis can help so much stuff. And disclaimer, I'm not saying it is going to be a cure necessarily for you, but I know that it can be for cancer and things like that. You hear just amazing stories all the time. It's not just a band-aid. It's something that can actually feed your endocannabinoid system, and that's a whole huge self-regulatory system. And I highly encourage you to research endocannabinoid system, or ECS for short, because we all have one. A lot of doctors unfortunately don't even know about it, and not to be preachy or anything, I'm just trying to spread information. We all have one, and it is the largest self-regulatory system in our bodies. So it regulates a lot, guys. Our mood, our sleep, our appetite, just everything. And I'm dealing with a lot of, well, first of all, MS, Epstein-Barr virus, SIBO, currently treating SIBO, which is small intestine bacteria overgrowth. And I'm on a very strong herbal botanical protocol for that, called Biocidin, along with some GI stuff to absorb like kind of the crap floating around my body. and I have like at least another month to go before being retested. I'm struggling, I'm not gonna lie. Again, things sometimes look great on the outside, but it's flaring up the MS symptoms right now with tingling and numb patches and fatigue and just weird sensations in my body, and that of course, you know, messes with your mind and just energy and everything. So again, not to complain, just reality. So between all of it, I'm trying to find everything that I can to help myself. And I really pray that you guys look into what could possibly help, you know, you guys too. It's not the end all be all, you know, when you're diagnosed with something, and the struggle is real. I'm not going to lie, the struggle is real. I'm not going to diminish that at all because I'm going through it myself right now. Again, never judge a book by its cover because you never know what's going on underneath the surface with someone. With that said, to be able to get through the meeting tonight and through this day today, I've been using a lot of herbal things and the SIBO and turmeric, like high potency turmeric with pepperine in it for absorption and all kinds of things. If you want to know more, I will gladly tell you what I'm using, and it may or may not be for you. Low dose naltrexone, otherwise known as LDN. So trust me, I'm trying everything. Strict SIBO diet right now, just yeah. Anyway, so right now I'm about to pop this pill. I made myself. It's a natural capsule, and what it is I put in our Cannabis full spectrum CBD oil, and normally the dosage size for the capsule is 50 milligrams. You can see they sent the capsules, and I have, I'm actually getting really low on it, so I've been kind of sparsely using it. I do need more, but if you find a good quality CBD, whether it's straight up CBD or full spectrum, do your research, make sure it's pure, make sure it's a great source, make sure it's tested, and think about the dosage. Average dosage, just as a daily supplement, even like if you're relatively healthy and just as a dietary supplement, is 50 milligrams a day as a guideline. You're going to want to add more, obviously, if you have medical things going on, and kind of play with the dosage. Unfortunately, it's not cookie cutter for everyone. You're going to have to play with it and kind of test things out and kind of try different brands and see. But for right now, Cannabis is one of the top leading CBD brands, and I trust them with everything. As far as quality, purity, testing, grown everything in Europe. It's amazing. But anyway, long story short, I loaded this up with probably about a dose and a half of the full spectrum applicator, put it in here. So it's probably about 65-ish milligrams. So again, I'm doing more than normal. I have more going on. I wish I could do more. I'm trying to ration myself right now. If you can do more, go for it. I'm also doing RSO, Rick Simpson oil at night. So I'm trying everything I can, like I said, guys. Anyway, before this gets too long, I just wanted to show you, this is one of the things that I'm using to help me, and honestly, just a pill, down the hatch, and give it about an hour or so to probably start to feel, you know, some relief from it, praying for relief from inflammation and pain and spasticity and muscle twitching. My hand has been kind of like twitching a little bit lately, which is really unnerving, no pun intended. I haven't had stuff like this in a while, and I'm praying that it's just because my body's kind of fighting extra hard and struggling right now with treating the SIBO and the bacteria wreaking havoc, and you know, die off probably from the bacteria. And like I said, it's a very strong botanical, stronger than any antibiotic, because I did have a choice of whether going the antibiotic route or this, and I always try to choose a natural, holistic, herbal type of thing. If you have to mix sometimes, you know, traditional and alternative, you know, you do what you got to do. Again, it's not cookie cutter. You got to try for yourself. But I did want to encourage you guys today, after all my rambling, just try different things and hang in there. I know the struggle is real. Again, my face may not say it right now, but internally I've really been struggling, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, even a little bit spiritually, even though I have to say that's probably my strongest. Thank God right now that's my strongest category, because if I didn't have that, I'd be struggling even more. And, the enemy tries to push you down and, tell you that it's not going to work and that you're never going to get better and things aren't going to work and blah, 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 all the negative crap. So I just have to listen to God, my creator, and that is my belief, not judging anyone in what you believe. But I know I've been in the complete opposite space and had nothing. And, my testimony is God has helped me through all of this and more. Even when I wasn't a believer, I look back and I know that I wouldn't be standing here right now. And it doesn't mean that life is going to be perfect. We're all going to have struggles on this broken planet, this broken earth. We're all broken people. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're all going to struggle. And yeah, sometimes that means that, you're going to go through crap. And sometimes our crap is worse than others, and sometimes other people's crap is worse than ours. But, if we can all come together and help each other out and support each other and pray for each other, and just be each other's strength when we don't feel it ourselves, it's so necessary, you guys. And the battle and struggle is real every day. Again, we all have our stuff. Nobody's exempt. And, we try to do our best and forget the rest, but it's great to have a good support system. It's great to have people to talk to, and it's great to have other resources, and learn. Never stop learning about things and learning how you can possibly help yourself. Doctors can be great, but also at the same time, don't just take what they say as the end all be all of everything. Please be your own advocate and do your own research and look outside the box, think outside the box, talk to people, join groups on Facebook, whatever, look things up and ask questions, seek out other doctors, get more opinions than just one, and don't accept what you're given as a death sentence. Again, God may leave our problems and we'll learn stuff from them. We all, aren't miraculously healed, and sometimes we are. So there's always hope for that, and there's always hope that we can get better. So even though I'm struggling, I just wanted to share a little bit and tell you there is hope. Keep thinking outside the box. I'm doing what I can on my side and fighting through the fatigue and the pain, and sometimes you got to go to the bottom before you get to the top and go through the valley. So I pray for everyone, and whether what you believe or not, I still pray for you. And I pray that God shows you answers and leads you to places that, you can learn and help yourself and be well and enjoy life on this planet while we are here. The struggle is real, and none of us deserve to feel like crap. But sometimes that's the case, and we do our best every day, and we pray for hope and pray for healing. And I do pray for everyone, and keep fighting the good fight, and we'll get through it. We just have to help keep supporting each other and keep learning, you guys. So if you have any questions, if you want to connect, if you want to talk, if you want to be friends, and share your journey, whatever, I don't care. I would love to do all of it. Myself and my fiance Seth, we run the Nugget Nerds because we want to help people, we want to teach people, we want to normalize cannabis use and spread truth about it, and how these alternatives can help you instead of harm you. And again, not everybody's the same, disclaimer, not everything's going to work for everybody the same, but there's hope, and I'm praying for you all. So love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.